When we were teenagers, we used to like to take a tool and turn on the fire hydrant to the water in the summer, and we would play in the water because it was hot. Well, the cops kept coming and turning it off. So here he come, and he had some kind of key that actually turns it on. So he kept turning it on, and we were playing in there and whatever. And I mean, that's how we met, just playing in the water at a fire hydrant when we were both 16. So now we're 47, and we've been together that whole time. So it was kind of, I didn't think it would work, but we made it work. It wasn't easy all the time, but we make it work. Actually, let me tell you how the house came about. My mother worked at a place called the Family Store. It was through a thing called Chris Community Housing. And through that organization, she heard about where you could actually get a house, a brand new house built from the ground up. You could pay like $100, $50 toward the insurance and $50 toward the mortgage. So she signed up for it, and probably after about 4 years, she was accepted to get the house that we live in now. The house was brand spanking new when we moved there. It was beautiful. It was really nice. This may sound weird, but we had carpet for the first time. We had air conditioning for the first time. We had central heat for the first time. Oh God, we even had a telephone for the first time in our house. To us, I mean, it was perfect. A lot of times we weren't able to make the mortgage because at one point my sister stayed with us a little bit. We had 8 people and we were living off $600 and something a month. I was trying to take care of my bills and trying to take care of 5 kids, and I was kind of praying my sister would get her act together where she could take back her kids and maybe I could go to work and provide for me, Christopher, and Roy, but you know, that never happened. So all 4 of the kids that she had, she was actually addicted to drugs at the time they were born. Only one of them had any issues, and that's the one, Joseph, that you met. He has like some mental issues and some physical issues. He does things like hallucinates, and you know, he sees and hears things that aren't there, and he's kind of like my son. I mean, he's been there since he was 2 weeks old. Then the welfare people decided that they were either going to take the kids or either I needed to get custody of them. So I went and got custody of all 4 of them. And then so at that time I had to quit my nursing job. And my mother, she passed away. She had a lot of medical issues. She was on dialysis and different things. And she fell and broke her hip, and she was put in the hospital, and she never came back home. And then Roy was working doing roofing, and then he fell through the roof and he broke his back, and you know, that took that right there down. So therefore we didn't have money to, you know, do things we used to do, like go on vacation and, you know, take the kids places and do things that we needed to do. But I mean, we managed, we made it work. But now, compared to then and now, the house is a disaster. A lot of things need to be repaired, like definitely the bathroom. We have like a hole in the bathtub, and every time we take a bath, it kind of leaks from the bathroom into the kitchen. Like I said previously, if I don't get help fixing it, then more than likely I'm just gonna have to sell it and figure out something else to do, because it's just getting, you know, it's just getting really bad. I definitely consider that we are in poverty, definitely at the moment, because things have been better. I know things probably could be better if we had jobs, or, you know, we had some of the help that we need. I mean, I've tried so many things. I've looked up so many things on the internet and saying this place will help you do this and that, but when it comes down to it, it's always a no. So, you know, there's always a roadblock somewhere that's keeping us from, doing what we need to do. And you may live in a house, you may own a car, but that don't mean you have food on your table. I mean, because sometimes you have to struggle to do one thing in order to have another thing. Like a lot of times we have to cut back on food just in order to have enough for me to go to the doctor or for me to get my medicine. Or sometimes our phone gets turned off because we don't have money to pay the phone bill because we have to pay for something else. I mean, sometimes those are the necessities, the basic things. When you don't have those basic things, I think that's poverty. I really do. So, I mean, I do thank God we do have a roof over our head, which is not the best roof. I don't know when it's going to come tumbling down, but, I mean, and I'm thankful we do have food, and most definitely I'm thankful we have each other, because some people have nobody. Sometimes I feel depressed because I don't have a big family, but, at least I do have what I have, because I know some people that are, like, by themselves that don't have anybody. So sometimes if you have somebody, that kind of encourages you to keep trying to, move a little bit further.